The value of following instructions. Welcome to the course, where we explore the importance of effective listening and following instructions. Listening is a vital skill. We listen to obtain information, understand, and learn. Unfortunately, research shows that people remember only 25 to 50% of what they hear. Let's direct our attention to the bar chart displayed on the screen. This visual representation is drawn from the study titled Self-Explanations: How Students Study and Use Examples in Learning to Solve Problems. The chart illustrates the retention rates for different learning methods, and these rates are quite revealing. At the base of the pyramid, we see reading, with only a 10% retention rate, which implies that if students only read the material, a mere 10% of the information may be retained. Moving up, we have seeing and hearing at 20% and hearing alone at 30%. These figures highlight the incremental benefits of adding visual and auditory elements to the learning process. Significantly more effective is the combination of seeing and hearing, at a 50% retention rate, suggesting that when these modalities are combined, the retention of information doubles compared to auditory learning alone. Now, look at the leap we observe with collaboration. Here, the retention rate soars to 70%, underscoring the powerful impact of peer interaction and group discussion on learning. Finally, at the peak, we have doing, which boasts an 80% retention rate. This hands-on approach, also known as active or experiential learning, cements learning more firmly than passive modalities. What we learn from this study is a clear hierarchy of learning effectiveness, with active participation and engagement being key to retaining knowledge. As we proceed, let's keep in mind these rates and consider how we can apply the principles of seeing and hearing, collaboration, and doing to our educational strategies to enhance our learning experiences. When we talk to others, they are paying attention to less than half of our conversation. So clearly, listening is a skill that we can all benefit from improving upon. Let's focus on the breakdown of communication behaviors as illustrated by this pie chart. Our daily communication is a blend of 4 key components: reading, writing, speaking, and listening. As we can see, listening dominates the chart with a significant 55%. This emphasizes the importance of active listening skills in our interactions, whether in personal conversations, professional meetings, or learning environments. Speaking is the second most frequent behavior, making up 25% of our communication. This highlights the need for clear and effective verbal expression, critical in presentations, negotiations, and daily exchanges. Reading, represented by 15%, remains a substantial part of our communication, essential for gathering information and understanding written content. Lastly, writing accounts for just 5% of our communication behaviors. Although the smallest portion, its impact is profound, necessitating precision and clarity in everything from emails to reports. The takeaway here is clear: to be effective communicators, we must invest in and refine our listening and speaking skills, which are the most utilized, while also maintaining proficiency in reading and writing. Let's consider how we can continue to develop these skills in our professional development strategies. The topic of Lesson 1 is about the key elements of effective listening. Active listening involves more than just hearing words. It requires fully engaging with the speaker through nonverbal cues, responses, and feedback to demonstrate attentiveness and interest. This element builds rapport and shows respect for the speaker's thoughts and feelings. Emphatic listening goes beyond understanding the words spoken. It involves stepping into the speaker's shoes, acknowledging their emotions, and showing empathy and compassion. By truly listening and validating the speaker's feelings, a deeper connection and understanding can be established. Critical listening involves analyzing and evaluating the information presented by the speaker, questioning assumptions, identifying key points, and discerning the underlying message. This element enhances problem-solving abilities, decision-making processes, and the ability to extract valuable insights from discussions. Reflective listening focuses on confirming understanding by paraphrasing, summarizing, or reflecting back the speaker's words and emotions. This technique helps clarify any misunderstandings, reinforces the speaker's message, and encourages further dialogue for mutual comprehension and alignment. What does active listening involve? Active listening involves more than just hearing words. It requires fully engaging with the speaker through nonverbal cues, responses, and feedback to demonstrate attentiveness and interest. This element builds rapport and shows respect for the speaker's thoughts and feelings. Attentive listening involves actively focusing on the speaker's message, avoiding distractions, and maintaining engagement to promote understanding and effective communication. Consciously making an effort to comprehend the complete message being communicated, attentive listening enhances relationships and fosters clear communication. What is emphatic listening? Emphatic listening goes beyond understanding the words spoken. It involves stepping into the speaker's shoes, acknowledging their emotions, and showing empathy and compassion. By truly listening and validating the speaker's feelings, a deeper connection and understanding can be established. Here are a few recommended listening techniques. Pay attention. Show you're listening attentively. Use body language to indicate you are listening. Provide feedback as necessary. Defer judgment by not jumping to conclusion. Respond appropriately. At this stage, we would like to focus on the vital skill of attentive listening. Let's explore how you can effectively demonstrate that you're fully engaged in a conversation. First, it's crucial to use gestures and facial expressions. A nod, a smile, or an intrigued look can communicate volumes about your interest and understanding of the discussion. Take a moment to look at the image on the left. A simple thumbs up can affirm that you're following along and appreciate what's being said. Moving on, you can also encourage the speaker to continue by making small verbal comments. Phrases like yes and aha are brief but powerful indicators that you are actively processing their words. Notice the gentleman on the right? His enthusiastic arms raised in the air. That's a bit over the top for most conversations, but it certainly shows he's listening and is excited about what he's hearing. Incorporating these techniques not only benefits the speaker but also enhances your understanding and retention of the conversation. Now, let's practice these techniques to become better listeners in our daily interactions. The core of attentive listening revolves around providing feedback. Let's delve into how to make our conversations more productive and meaningful. First, it's imperative to reflect back. This isn't just repeating what was said, but rather, it's showing that you've understood the essence of the message. When in doubt, don't hesitate to ask clarifying questions. This demonstrates your interest in getting to the heart of what the speaker is conveying. Now, responding appropriately is key. This means being candid, open, and respectful with your replies. It's not about agreeing all the time, but about being honest and constructive. The phrase, "what I am hearing is," allows you to express your understanding of the conversation, while sounds like you are saying. Invites confirmation or correction, fostering a two-way dialogue. As depicted in the image on the slide, feedback is a bridge between speaker and listener, a vital exchange that ensures mutual understanding and progresses the conversation. Let's use these strategies to enhance our interactions and build stronger communication ties. Continuing our journey through attentive listening techniques, let's focus on the power of questioning. When you're engaged in a conversation, asking questions is a key strategy to ensure you fully comprehend the speaker's message. Use the quintessential reporter's questions: who, what, where, when, why, and how. These questions are crucial for digging deeper and getting to the substance of the dialogue. If you find yourself puzzled or needing more detail, it's entirely appropriate to interject with, "What do you mean when you say," or "Is this what you mean?" These prompts invite the speaker to offer more information, which can help clear any misunderstandings. Remember, a conversation is a two-way street. Your role as a listener includes seeking clarity and contributing to the depth of the discussion. Let's practice these techniques to become more insightful and active participants in our communications. Building on our discussion of attentive listening techniques, this slide emphasizes the importance of patience and openness. First and foremost, defer judgment. It's vital to approach each point made by the speaker with an open mind, refraining from forming an opinion too quickly. Secondly, let the speaker finish each point. Resist the urge to interrupt. Give them the space to express their thoughts fully before you respond. And lastly, particularly avoid interrupting with counterarguments. This ensures that you fully understand the speaker's perspective and that the speaker feels heard and respected. Together, these practices create a more thoughtful and productive dialogue, where each participant feels valued and understood. Let's apply these principles in our interactions to foster a culture of respectful and attentive communication. As we refine our attentive listening techniques, we come to the crucial aspect of response. Begin by responding appropriately. As you engage in dialogue, remember that you're not only receiving information but also understanding another's perspective. Be candid, open, and maintain honesty in your responses. Next, assert your opinions, but do so with respect. It's not just about what you say, but how you say it. Respectful discourse is the foundation of effective communication. Finally, treat the other person as you would like to be treated. This golden rule of communication ensures a mutual respect and understanding that fosters a positive and productive dialogue. By applying these principles, we create an environment where everyone feels heard and valued. Let's continue to listen attentively and respond with thoughtfulness and respect. In our exploration of communication skills, we now turn our attention to the critical task of following instructions. Research tells us an intriguing fact: people typically remember only 25 to 50% of what they hear. This statistic highlights the challenge we face in retaining verbal information, which is a crucial component when following instructions. Furthermore, similar statistics apply to the process of receiving instructions. This suggests that individuals often miss out on a significant portion of important information, which can lead to misunderstandings or errors in carrying out tasks. It's a reminder of the importance of active listening and the need for clear, concise communication when giving instructions. To combat this, we can develop strategies such as note-taking, summarizing, and repeating back instructions to ensure comprehension and retention. Let's keep this in mind as we move forward and work on enhancing our ability to follow instructions effectively, ensuring we capture and apply every critical detail. As we continue our discussion on following instructions, let's consider the implications of understanding directions. An incomplete understanding of directions is more than just a minor setback. It can lead to errors and missed opportunities for success. Each piece of information can be as crucial as a piece in a puzzle, as shown in the image on our slide. By ensuring we fully grasp instructions, we prevent conflicts and misunderstandings, fostering a harmonious and efficient work environment. Moreover, this clarity can enhance our influence and negotiation skills. With a solid understanding, we can better navigate complex situations and achieve favorable outcomes. Following instructions has many benefits. It is essential for safety, credibility, relationship improvement, and error reduction. Accurately following directions enhances success in various tasks. We now turn our attention to a fundamental cornerstone of professional success: the importance of following instructions in the workplace. Adhering to guidance and protocols isn't just about ticking off boxes, it's about fostering efficiency, ensuring safety, and cultivating a culture of reliability and trust. Let's unpack how attentive instruction following can be a game changer in our daily work lives. In the professional realm, the significance of following instructions cannot be overstated. Not adhering to given directions can have real consequences, including the loss of clients and detrimental impacts on business operations. On the flip side, when instructions are followed with precision, it efficiently builds and hones performance skills among team members, leading to enhanced productivity and work quality. Moreover, understanding the intricacies of our roles through clear instructions is paramount. It paves the way to mastering our tasks and processes, ultimately contributing to job satisfaction and professional growth. Let's remember that the way we follow instructions is often reflective of our commitment to our roles and the success of our organization. When it comes to following instructions, one of the most crucial tips is to maintain a positive attitude. A positive mindset is the lens through which challenges become opportunities and feedback becomes a tool for growth. By embracing instructions with enthusiasm, we not only increase our ability to execute tasks effectively but also create an atmosphere that encourages learning and collaboration. So, let's approach every task with optimism and see how it transforms our work experience and outcomes. Another important tip to following instruction is to actively pay attention and avoid distractions. In our bustling work environments, distractions are plentiful, but the ability to focus is a skill that can be sharpened with practice. Direct your attention fully to the task at hand, minimize interruptions, and you'll find that your accuracy and efficiency improve markedly. Keep your workspace and mind clear, and you'll be adept at catching important details and executing instructions to the best of your ability. Moving forward with our tips for following instructions, a proactive step is to ask questions for clarification. When in doubt, don't guess, ask. This demonstrates engagement and a desire to get things right the first time. Whether it's to deepen your understanding or confirm a detail, questions can prevent mistakes and save time. It's a simple yet effective habit that signifies a commitment to excellence in your work. So, let's not shy away from seeking clarity. It's a hallmark of professionalism and a pathway to flawless execution. An important thing you should keep in mind is the fact that communication is a foundation. Remember, whether you're giving or receiving instructions, the bedrock of success lies in how well you communicate. Listening is not just about hearing words, it's about comprehending the message behind them. It's the first step in a sequence that leads to successful execution. Next is interpretation, understanding the substance and the context, which allows for precise execution of tasks. If there's any uncertainty, asking for clarification is not a sign of weakness but of diligence. It ensures alignment and prevents costly mistakes. And finally, communicate effectively. This involves confirming understanding, providing feedback, and if you're on the giving end, conveying instructions with clarity. As we draw our discussion to a close, let's underscore the central takeaway. The ability to hear and follow directions by limiting distractions is paramount in the professional landscape. This discipline is a cornerstone of effective work and leadership. By enhancing listening skills, we elevate workplace productivity, amplify our leadership capabilities, and sharpen our negotiation prowess. Remember, the quality of our attention determines the quality of our performance. Let's commit to fostering an environment where every direction is heard, understood, and acted upon with precision. Thank you for your attention and dedication to the course on the value of following instructions.
Thank you for joining our course today. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more insightful content. Until next time, keep listening, keep learning.